Have you received your water bill, opened the bill, and was somewhat shocked at the price of your bill, that your water bill had gone up, and you're like, man, I cannot figure this out. And then you try to search for a leak or whatnot, and you're unable to find a leak, and then all of a sudden you may be lying in bed or lying around on the couch or whatnot, and you may hear a noise that goes and stops. 10 to 15 minutes later, you may hear a noise that goes and then again stops. This repetitive cycle of noises, um, in addition to being very irritating. So then, when you look at your water bill and it goes up, you're like, I cannot figure this out. Well, oftentimes it could be something as simple as a little flapper in the toilet. When one lifts the back of the tank, lifts the lid off of the back of the tank, one can see the flapper. So, and this being a pictorial of a flapper, what a flapper looks like on the toilet. So you say, well, it's hard to believe that something this simple could actually run my water bill up. Question is, yes, it can run your water bill up. So what happens here, over a period of time, these things get wet, they get dry rotted. For instance, this one's kind of bowed up in this direction here. They shrink, they enlarge, get bigger, smaller, etc. So when one actually say, for instance, this is just um, an illustration here, but this is a can, but underneath there, this is supposed to sit tautly to make a good seal. Once the flapper goes up, then the flapper goes down. So the noise one could be hearing is if the flapper is actually leaving a space somewhat like this on the side, and the water's going down, and then the fill valve is actually refilling the toilet, and then one hears this noise every 10 to 15 minutes, 5 minutes, or whatever arbitrarily they hear this noise. And then finally they peg the noise to the toilet. So if this makes a solid seal here on the thing in the bottom of the toilet, it's fine. But say, for instance, obviously this is a can, this is just for an illustration. But this is supposed to, once it goes down, it lifts up. The chain actually lifts this up with the lever. It lifts up in this direction. The toilet flushes, the water rushes down, this goes down and goes here. Now, it can be often sometimes as simple as the chain gets stuck in between here, not allowing that to make a good seal. But often these get old and wizened, weather worn, dry rotted, um, deformed, etc. So it could be making a little, and sometimes you cannot look at it and actually tell. So the best thing to do is just replace this flapper and make sure you get a good quality one. And so this flapper should seat down on here and make a good seal. If it does not make a good seal and it leaves it like that, this water's going to go in there, and then it's going to try to fill the tank up. So you're going to hear and then it may stop, and then it may stop again. So once it goes, it continues this cycle. Now, this is one of the biggest things that can run your water bill up. So do not assume that something as simple as a flapper could not do it, because it can actually run your water bill very high. So just simply change the flapper, get a good quality flapper, put it on there. It should make it. Make sure that your chain is taut. Make sure when you hit the handle, it picks it up, makes a good seal here. Now, oftentimes it could be below here. It could be the bowl to gasket. You could have other things, but oftentimes it's as simple as this little flapper here. So just change the flapper, and then the noise should disappear if you've solved the problem. If not, you may have to go a little bit deeper and redo the toilet or even replace the toilet. But oftentimes it's something this simple. and this can actually save you on your water bill if you get the proper one and it's working properly. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.